All right, this is the Monday, February 14th, Valentine's Day edition of the video. It's a cold start to this Monday morning. That's a look from our camera perched atop the Dowd YMCA building. A lot of the buildings there in uptown Charlotte have been illuminated in red early this morning in honor of Valentine's Day. 26 degrees in Charlotte at the airport. We'll have sunshine all day, but it is going to be a chilly day. We're talking low 50s for highs this afternoon, so manageable, but definitely a bit on the cold side. Regionally, 26 there in Charlotte, as I showed you. Boone at 21, 29 in Columbia, Asheville 25, 30 in Wilmington. Most observing sites below freezing all across the region. And parts of the Charlotte viewing area have even been down to around 20 or 21, such as looks like Albemarle's at 20 right now as I cut the video. Lincolnton and Salisbury have been around 21 as well. This afternoon, low 50s in Charlotte and Fayetteville. It's 57 for a high in Columbia, 40s around Asheville, and 30s in the high country. So, quiet, fairly chilly day today. Certainly cold this morning. Storm tracker pretty quiet aside from a few snow showers there further to the north and parts of the Appalachians. Very quiet across the eastern part of the country. That is a big Arctic area of high pressure that's sprawled out across the central and eastern U.S. Temperatures as we continue through the 6 a.m. Eastern time hour. Cold in the southeast and then brutal off to the north. The actual air temperature right now in International Falls is 26 degrees below zero. That is nasty stuff. 4 in Burlington, Vermont, and Detroit. 8 in Rochester, 14 in Chicago. But look at highs today, low 70s and upper 60s through the southern plains and the lower Mississippi Valley. And that milder air is heading our way as we go through the next couple of days. So a lot of sunshine today. This is Futurecast. Clear and cold again tonight. Plenty of sunshine for your Tuesday. It'll be a little milder tomorrow compared to today. And then clouds begin to gather on Wednesday as our next system begins to approach. And that system will wind up bringing us a healthy round of rain, especially focused later Thursday and Thursday night. I'll show you the more detailed modeling on that. All right, upper level chart here. This is the European model, the 0Z run, and here's the current setup for today. Still have that trough in place in the eastern part of the country. As we move forward to tomorrow and Wednesday, you briefly get some ridging. Really, it's just heights rising ahead of this next trough diving in, but that will lead to the bit of a warm-up over the next several days. In fact, some of us by Thursday probably push into the low 70s again, just ahead of our next storm system. And that storm system, again, will get here by Thursday, and that is daybreak Friday. Same thing if you watch yesterday's edition of the video that I showed you, you still have a piece kind of trailing behind. So the frontal boundary as it's working kind of gets parallel to the upper level flow. So it doesn't just blow through here very quickly. That could lead to some pretty decent rain totals in parts of the region. So let me show you what it looks like here. We'll look at the precipitation output here from the European model, and I will zoom in here to North Carolina and the Carolinas as a whole. All right, so there we go. And I'll back this up to daybreak Thursday, and there's Thursday afternoon. So by the end of the day Thursday, rain looks likely in the western, say, third or even half of North and South Carolina, and then that area of rain will shift eastward. That's daybreak Friday, and then the rain exits the coast by the end of the day on Friday. And rain totals still look to be fairly generous. There's the rain totals from the European model. A lot of 1 and 2 inch plus rain totals west of Interstate 77. And I do think in the mountains there'll be some bullseyes of 3 inch plus rain totals here and there. And in terms of severe weather, I still don't think that's going to be a big problem. I'll show you the instability here. Just not much there. All right, so here is the convective available potential energy, the CAPE values. That's the amount of unstable air. And just notice as we go through Thursday and Thursday night, a little bit, but not much. We'll watch it, but I don't think that's going to be a big problem. So one more chart to show you here. There's the precipitation totals, and I want to, if we can, take a look at the, I'm going to have to show you a different way, but I wanted to show you the national blend of models here, the rain totals. All right, so here's the national blend of models rain totals, and I think this is a pretty good estimate. I think for the Charlotte metro and the Charlotte viewing area, and probably the Triad too, 1 to 2 inches of rain. Some locally higher amounts, and then as you head west toward the mountains, 2 and some 3 inch plus rain totals a possibility, especially in the southwestern North Carolina mountains, where the flow of wind combined with the angle of approach of that frontal boundary could lead to some enhanced rain totals there in that part of the state, including northeast Georgia and the far western tip of South Carolina, too. All right, so that's it for the latest edition of the video. If you want to take a peek out at the longer range, there are some growing signs of a warmer pattern down the road as we get a little deeper into the month of February, but we'll talk about that as we move forward in time. All right, that's it for today. Everybody have a wonderful and safe Valentine's Day. Remember, Spectrum News 1. I'm there for you on the Charlotte and the western North Carolina markets with your weather updates all day long today. And also the Spectrum News app there for you. A lot of great content on the app, and I love the ability to stream any of our stations from across the lower 48. All right, have a great Valentine's Day. Stay safe, and God bless.